This is your primetime forecast from Dr. Don's Weather. A huge thank you to our amazing partners who help make it all possible. The Randolph County Commission, Inlow House Lodging, East Alabama Waste, Jimis's Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Broadcasting from the Alpha Weather Center and powered by The Oaks, Integrated Contractor Services, Stevens Home Furniture, N&W Locks, Venture Fence, Estate Masters, Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery, Southern Union State Community College, and the venue at 5 Points Farms. Here's Dr. Don.
And good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. Welcome to your Tuesday, September 23rd, 2025. It's time now for your primetime forecast. The 17th annual Fall on Main Street coming up on Saturday, October 25th in downtown Roanoke. It is going to be huge this year. Miss Dorothy will be telling us more about it in the coming days, and we'll relay that information to you here on Dr. Don's Weather. Near 300 arts and crafts vendors, food trucks, entertainment. It is going to be a phenomenal Saturday, October 25th in downtown Roanoke. We'll be there broadcasting live from 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. We are going to attempt to set up the day before and do some live broadcast on Friday afternoon and Friday evening to pump you up and get you ready to go for the 17th annual Fall on Main Street in downtown Roanoke. You want to make sure that's where you are on Saturday, October 25th. And today's weather forecast is brought to you by Stevens Home Furniture. 334-863-7391 to get in touch with Amanda and AJ. You can also check them out online. It is StevensHomeFurniture.com. They have bedding, furniture, appliances, electronics, and so much more. So be sure you stop by Stevens Home Furniture. Don't forget those NOAA weather radios. We are easing into our secondary severe weather season. You do not want to wait until there's a threat of severe weather. Get your radios today. We may have some strong to severe thunderstorms on Wednesday and Thursday across East Alabama and West Georgia. So again, don't wait until we're under the gun. Go get those NOAA weather radios today at Stevens Home Furniture in Roanoke. And, of course, get your ducks in a row with Dukas, Jamie Dukas, for all of your insurance needs in Alabama and in Georgia. Alpha Insurance for over 20 years with a guy that's going to be straight and honest with you. 256-831-7770 is the number to call for Jamie Dukas. Here's a look at your convective outlook for your Tuesday. This is the Storm Prediction Center's projected areas that may or may not see severe weather today. And it looks like the best chance of severe weather is going to be in eastern Oklahoma back into Arkansas and extreme northeastern Texas, with a marginal risk stretching back into northern Mississippi and western Tennessee. North Alabama could see general scattered thunder, as well as North Georgia. For today, we do not anticipate any problems across East Alabama or West Georgia. But that's going to change as we go through the next couple of days. Here's the outlook for severe weather for Wednesday across Alabama and Georgia. Alabama in this particular graphic, but you can follow the line. It does move up into northwest Georgia on Wednesday. This will be tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night. The threats will be damaging winds, gusts to 60 miles per hour. So you need to have multiple ways to receive alerts, hence the reason you need to go get your NOAA weather radio at Stevens Home Furniture, have access to a sturdy shelter, and check for updates. Now, on Wednesday, we don't believe we're going to have much of a problem across East Alabama or West Georgia, but the further west you go, back into central Alabama, West Alabama, and particularly North Alabama, that's where the better chances of severe weather will be on Wednesdays. We get into Thursday, though. That will change. I think we're probably looking at a late Wednesday night into Thursday morning event across East Alabama and West Georgia. Threats, again, will be wind gusts to 60 miles per hour. And you can see that it's only a level 1 out of 5, so it's a low risk. But nonetheless, you need to be prepared. So make sure that you review your severe weather protocols that you have for your home and at work. It's been a long stretch since we've had a threat of severe weather. I mean, we've had some strong thunderstorms throughout the summer, but overall, severe weather threat, it's been a while. So give it some thought today. Make sure you're prepared. And again, I hate to beat a dead horse to death, but folks, it's very important. You got to have a NOAA weather radio. That is the baseline for being prepared for severe weather. And you can go to Stevens Home Furniture in Roanoke and get your NOAA weather radios today. Make sure you do that and tell them Dr. Don's Weather sent you. So for today, we're going to be warm again, 92 in Birmingham, 94 in Tuscaloosa. We'll make it to 91, the geographic center of the state of Alabama. That would be Clanton, Alabama. And down to the capital city of Montgomery, we hit 94 this afternoon. And then as we take a look in Georgia, we'll see that we make it into the low 80s up here in northeast Georgia, maybe 80, 81, 82. I think we maybe see more clouds up here in North Georgia today, and even a sprinkle can't be ruled out, and I'll show you why in just a moment. And then down in Columbus, we'll be topping out around 94, 95 degrees. Macon will hit 90 this afternoon, and over in Dublin, we make it to 91 degrees. Let's take a look at your tropics this morning. It is all of a sudden things have they've turned the faucet on out there in the Atlantic. We got Gabrielle, which is turning back to the northeast. And then we have two areas of disturbance we're watching very closely. We have a red-hatched area. That area's got a 60% chance of developing it. And then we also have that orange-hatched area, which gives us about a 40% chance of development. Either way, both of these areas of potential tropical trouble are positioned in such a way we're really going to have to watch this, especially for the eastern U.S. coast. Now, I still think the MO on both of these will be a turn back to the north and eventually northeast, but they may come much closer to the U.S. East Coast before that happens. So still several days away on either one of these, and understand nothing is developed yet. But these are areas of disturbance that stand a really good chance of developing into either a tropical wave, tropical storm, or potentially even a hurricane down the road. So you folks from the South Florida up the eastern Florida coast, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, and up into the Virginias, you really got to pay attention to what's happening out there in the Atlantic at the moment. Trouble could be looming as we head toward our peak part of the hurricane season for this year. So let's keep a watch on that. So your current conditions at the venue at 5 Points Farms, it's currently 62 out there. It feels like 64. Wind is calm. Humidity 98%. The barometric pressure 30.05. Dew point 61. No rain the past 24 hours. High temperature for your Monday was 89. We currently have partly cloudy skies. Sunrise this morning at 6:30. The sun sets this evening at 6:37 p.m. Again, another warm day on the way for East Alabama and West Georgia. There we go. 88 this afternoon in Roanoke. We'll hit 88 in Carrollton. 92 up in Anniston. We'll hit 93 in Sylacauga. Frog Eye down at Miss Mary's house makes it to 89 degrees. And Valley tops out at 90 this afternoon. 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent, for your Tuesday sunshine. Lots of it, too. 88 this afternoon, down to 68 this evening. On Wednesday, for East Alabama and West Georgia, we stay sunny most of the day. We start to see some clouds creep in afternoon. We're talking maybe after 2, 3 p.m. tomorrow. And then as we get into the early evening hours, we'll introduce a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms. We'll make it to almost 90 on Wednesday, overnight low of 70. And then on Thursday, that cold front will move through. I think probably more so in the morning hours. That the timing is still somewhat questionable, but I think we may be looking at a early Thursday morning event. We'll give you an 80% chance of showers and thunderstorms. There is a level 1 marginal risk of severe weather on Thursday morning. 81 will be the high. We'll maintain a 50% chance of rain Thursday night as that cold front kind of hangs out in the area for a while. 67 your overnight low. And then on Friday morning, a 30% chance of showers as we head toward Friday afternoon and high school football under the lights on Friday night. I think the rain is all gone. Right now, it looks like decent weather for high school football on Friday night. Saturday, about a 20% chance of a scattered shower, 81. And Sunday, back to full-blown sunshine. 82 degrees will be the high temperature on your Sunday. Here's your Southern Union State Community College live Doppler HD radar, and you can see why I made the statement that we could see a few sprinkles across North Alabama and North Georgia today. We have a complex moving across Tennessee with some embedded showers and thunderstorms there, but for the most part, that's moving off to the east. Could drag a few showers across the northern tier of counties across Mississippi, North Alabama, North Georgia, and even over into upstate South Carolina and western North Carolina today. But for the most part, if you're Atlanta up to maybe about Rome and over to around Gainesville in Georgia, you probably will not see any rain today. But north of that, you could see a passing shower from time to time. Across East Alabama and West Georgia, as we zoom in a little bit closer at this hour, you can see that there is no precipitation across the area. Be sure you get your What About shirts from the Dr. Don Weather Store. Also pick up your Thunder Buddy shirts. We have hoodies, T-shirts, baseball caps, coffee cups. We got it all over there, and that's a great way to support us. The link to our weather store is at the top of this video on Facebook, bottom of the video on YouTube. And also, please subscribe to us on Facebook. It's 99 cents a month, and that goes a long way to keep us streaming here at Dr. Don's Weather. Have a fantastic Tuesday. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. I'll meet you back in here first thing on your Wednesday morning with another edition of your Prime Time Forecast from Dr. Don's Weather.
That's a wrap on your Prime Time Forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia, broadcasting from the Owlful Weather Center and powered by The Oaks, Integrated Contractor Services, Stevens Home Furniture, N&W Locks, Venture Fence, The State Masters, Southern Union State Community College, The Venue at 5 Points Farms, and Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery. Dr. Don's Weather is proudly supported by Randolph County Commission, East Alabama Waste, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow us on Facebook. Share with your friends, and subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather on YouTube. We'll see you back in here tomorrow morning for another edition of your Prime Time Forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.